what do you prefer when you go out to the ring? Do you prefer a heel character? Do you prefer being a face? What is your preference?
My preference is to go out as a heel character or a bad guy character. You know, I just feel more comfortable, and I feel like I'm more in control. You know, I can control the pace or the tone of the match, and you know, I've only been a good guy or a babyface just very few times in my career. So you know, I'm most comfortable being heel just because it's what I have most experience doing, and it's, you know, and it's more fun. So when I debuted on SmackDown, I debuted as a heel alongside Great Khali, and I did that for about a year and a half. They had the brand extension ended, and then there was, you know, Raw and SmackDown merged, and so I would be on Raw and SmackDown as a heel too. And then I was put in 3MB alongside Drew McIntyre and Heath Slater, which we were supposed to be a heel group, but you know, after a while, I think people just started to like us because, you know, we always did the best we could to entertain them. You know, we weren't always given the best situation in ring, but we thought, you know, we always made the best of it. And, you know, like a lot of our pre-taped segments or segments that we did on the app, like interviews and whatnot, you know, they were very entertaining. We had a great time. I mean, we wouldn't even script them. We would just say, hey, turn on the camera, and we would just, whatever came out. And, you know, it was great. Technically, we were still heels, but, you know, people saw, you know, that we were having a good time. You know, people want that feeling. You know, they want to have a good time with you. And it was like even crazy because like in places like Europe and England, we were like big baby faces. Like we did the thing with the Union Jacks, which was supposed to be by design to have them boo us. But man, when we came out, that the first time as Union Jacks, it was crazy. And then the second time they knew, we told them, hey, you know, put us, you know, use this as a babyface role for that night. So that night, you know, we went out, we had a little bit of a promo. It was great, good reaction, and then Rusev came, and you know, it was good for that night. So, you know, all in all, we were supposed to be heels.
What was your initial response when they said, you know what, we're going to kind of put you in this group? What was your reaction to that off the bat?
When I found out about the group 3MB, actually earlier in the day, Heath had said something about they're going to make a band for him. We were thinking it was going to be like, there was, I think Dean Ambrose at the time hadn't debuted, and there was a few other guys like Johnny Curtis, which is Fandango right now. He wasn't doing much, and he just figured, you know, it was going to be one of those guys, or maybe Kurt Hawkins or something. And I jokingly said, watch, I'll be in the band. Thinking it's the complete opposite of what I'm doing. And later on, like during the day, I saw what I was doing, and then I saw that I had a run-in. Me and Drew had a run-in in Heath's match, and we're, what? Are we in the band? But I mean, we look forward to the challenge. I mean, that's part about being a WWE superstar. You have to, you know, constantly evolve. You look at someone like the greatest superstars of all time, maybe like a Chris Jericho, and you've seen how many transitions and how many different characters, and you know, the evolution of his career. So I think, you know, it's a big part of, you know, to sustain a long career. You know, you have to constantly evolve. You can't just stay stale. So I mean, we were excited for the challenge, and you know, we were going to make the best of it. At that time, it was Jack Swagger was under Zeb Coulter, and they had Antonio Cesaro. So I actually had an idea where Zeb brings me in and says, I'm going to turn somebody into the next, you know, I'm going to turn somebody into a real American. And that was going to be me with, you know, with my old gimmick. And, you know, I think it would have been good. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to all the fans who tweet me, you know, send me a message on Instagram or something, all their support. You know, that's basically, you know, all I'm running on right now. You know, thank you. I just do it for the fans and, you know, the love for the business. And, you know, hopefully someday I will be back in WWE, but if not, just please continue supporting me. You can always tweet me at Jinder Mahal, or I'm on Instagram at Jinder Mahal. So I just want to say thank you for the continued support.